Veterans what they did for us. And here we go, right out of the chute. Tell you what, you can tell Jacob Cummings is excited about it. Ooh, boy. Loving this view right here. You see him going. We talked about last night. You can
back from 1 down to 4. It's possible to happen again. You never count these guys out, but
yeah, absolutely. Vortex not going quietly. Even like you said, they were down a man from the rip last night. So
spun around here, bringing it back to the center of the track.
Big version here, so you really feel it to see it. And again, pointing directions out. That's what Team Kansas is doing. They got all 4 guys left.
Sort of apologetic about it.
And you're on board.
Man, look at that steering box.
That's what it is.
Hey, everybody starts somewhere.
Amen. I'm with you.
That's always a sketchy shot because you never know how deep you're going to get. But
you almost feel like. Two, one, let them go, drivers, let them go. All right, Checkavet will be our sponsor. See that down in the corner. And I get a chance to talk to Michael Carmichael tonight on the post game. Again, the official nonprofit of Demo 1 in Checkavet, www.checkavet.com. Again, we've got to do for our veterans what they did for us. And here we go, right out of the chute.
Vortex knows they have to come out hard here.
Tell you what, you can tell Jacob Cummings is excited about it. Ooh, boy. Ben almost got up on 2 wheels.
We'll get a red here.
He's going to get maybe a red because they knocked the block down. We'll see. Get that set up without bothering anybody. But I was saying that Jacob Cummings in that 77, he came out live, ready to go. Didn't get to go last night, so he's super amped about being out there tonight.
I'm surprised that they didn't throw the red for that, but I guess there's nobody in that corner at the moment. So
maybe they can get set up. Just put that bucket down on it, push it back up. You can see it right there, the 77 almost. It looks like it's a fresh car. He didn't get to do anything last night, so he's super geeked about being out there right now. That's Jacob Cummings.
Vortex having some trouble here with a couple guys.
You're in-house with James Kitchell from Team Kansas at 447. Loving this view right here. You see him going. We talked about last night. You can almost see the Jumbotron up on top. Watch yourself hit somebody. You called it. James Davey has to drop that stick, and that's a bummer right there for Team Vortex. More people.
They came back from 1 down to 4. It's possible to happen again. You never count these guys out, but
really good teamwork there by Jacob Cummings, and now he takes a shot because of it.
Uphill battle here.
Getting a little 2-on-1 over there. Takes a shot in the rear tire.
Still anybody's game here.
Yeah, absolutely. Vortex not going quietly, even though they're down a man. Like you said, they were down a man from the rip last night. So, again, they know what it takes to work from behind.
Barry Clemens in the 79, nose to nose with that Imperial right there. Now getting spun around here, bringing it back to the center of the track. Kitchell down on the left-hand side. Cummings and Clemens here in a little shoving match, trying to see who's got more traction and more torque. Cummings still fighting hard in that 77. Here comes Kitchell. Markley said it yesterday. He said that he felt like his team was doing a lot of the work for him. And he was sort of apologetic about it.
And there you're on board with Ben Bowersock and Team Vortex 10 Imperial. You see what it looks like to be in a big-time derby car right there with Ben Bowersock. See what he sees. A little shot there.
Markley leaning on him on the passenger side there.
Wound up over there, not moving. That's called it. He got out. There you go. Well done, Ben.
Good battle here. Cummings and the Dirtbag Hero fighting hard. Oh man, look at that steering box.
Josh Adams giving each other a little love, nose to nose. Back on board with James Kitchell. Ooh. You can feel some of those hits. You've taken a bunch of them, Steve, so you know what that's like. And you got a good-looking seat there. Almost looked like the recliner in my living room.
Probably a Lincoln seat.
Yeah, that's a lot of guys say are some of the best.
Yeah.
I had a minivan seat and beat the hell out of me. So, not a whole lot of forgiveness. My driving didn't deserve much forgiveness either. So, it is what it is.
Hey, everybody starts somewhere.
Amen. I'm with you.
Clemens coming hard there, working for that front seam on the firewall. That's always a sketchy shot because you never know how deep you're going to get. But
you almost feel like it's something similar to what happened again. It seems like the Vortex is kind of boxed in there in that middle spot and getting hit in all different directions. And they push it out. It's a good job by Team Vortex to get out of that middle spot and find their way on the outside again where they can do some damage.
Still got most of our cars out here moving around.
James Davey, the only guy we've lost so far at Team Vortex. Talked about Vortex ran with 3 cars last night, found a way through this bracket into the winner's bracket. So they know what it means to be without a teammate. They're on board again with Ben Bowersock at 10, Team Vortex, team captain.
And just as a reminder to our fans watching at home, our in-car cameras have about a 2-second delay, so if you see that they're not quite matching up to what you're seeing on the big screen, it's just a little delay there. Part of the process, transferring that video through the air wireless.
Delay or not, I still feel those heats, so those hits. So I mean, you get a little whiplash going. Really like that view. Just gives you a good feel for what Ben's doing and what he's feeling right now.
Cummins right now high-centered, maybe a victim of the track right now. Again, that moisture coming out to play. Cummins needs some help from the team.
Get forward, get out of that hole. Kind of locked up with Ben Bowersock, his own teammate right now.
You got to move it
out. Good job. Get back in it.
Get through that hole. Keep in the throttle.
Good job. Well done by Jacob Cummings, fighting hard to stay in this thing and makes a hit to reset that clock.
2 of these 3 drivers for Vortex dealing with steering issues. Kansas in a real good position here.
Yeah, you know in these big cars, getting into those tires is where you really can do some damage. Cummings looks like he's again kind of tied up again in that rear wheel. Seems to be digging in.
Yeah, that front steering, the steering is just his worst enemy right now. The tires are facing each other at times, and it's just too much to fight with this more moist track.
He's got to see if Josh Adams can get him out. Josh Adams' partner right next to him. And you just saw Jacob Cummings waving, saying, I need some help.
Looks like Ben may have some steering issues himself, and that Imperial passenger front wheel was wobbling a little bit. Couldn't quite tell if it was still attached to that tie rod or not.
Now you get on board with James Kitchell. You get the big version here, so you really feel it and see it. And again, pointing directions out. That's what Team Kansas is doing. They got all 4 guys left. And getting little hand signals.
Good situational awareness here from Kitchell.
Agreed. There's Chad Markley in that 36, and boy, Jacob Cummings just really struggling getting in and out of ruts in that 77 car.
I think James lost steering also. It looks like he's stuck in that left turn. He just doesn't have the ability to maneuver it. And I think that was part of what he was waving off for, was just saying, lead me down here, go do your work. Either that or saying, come get me and move me backwards.
Yeah.
One of the two,
And then Bowersock up there again, trying to get it refired. He's been stuck right there in that spot. Now he's getting it from both sides.
Stick down for Cummings in the 77. That should be it for the 11 of Adams as well.
Ben got it going, and now he got himself in a place where it might be trapped. And you still got 2 sticks up or not? Yep, they must have.
He's asking if it's one. Little communication with the officials.
Yeah, but now Josh has broken that stick off, so now Ben's out there alone, so he's kind of in a bad spot.
And he knows that he's not going to blow his stuff up.
Yeah, there's really no sense, and good job by Ben. He just makes, sometimes you got to make a business decision.
Yeah.
Tip your cap to Team Kansas.